So we're going to go over the double cylinder SNI fixture. First, we're going to just identify the component parts. In box number one is the black base and all of the hardware. In box number two are the silver uprights, along with the pole and a couple sign holders. And in box three and in box four, one each, are the cylinders, the acrylic cylinders.
Okay.
So step two is going to be to remove the acrylic towers from the black metal base. I'm just going to take out these 4 bolts. We're going to be setting these back up, so make sure you keep all the hardware that you're pulling out.
Go ahead.
And if you just want to make sure that you put the towers, the acrylic towers, on a soft surface to avoid any damage, and they have these little insets that you want to make sure you keep track of as well, that you're going to be setting back into place. So the next step is to turn the small tower bases upside down, and then you're going to have to back out the screws so you get some clearance about 1/8 of an inch. And then what you're going to do is line the 2 screws that you just backed out to the center of the fixture into these holes. And then once you're in there, you're going to pull it forward so it kind of locks into place. I don't know if we may be better off going sideways on this one, Michael. I think so. So once the unit is locked into place, you're going to flip it on its side. And in the front, from underneath, there's 2 screws. They're the long screws.
All right.
So next, we're going to install the center pole. The bottom of the pole gets hand tightened into the base of the unit. And then the short pole gets screwed into the top of the long pole.
Action.
So the next step is to put the cylinder back on its base. What you want to watch out for is that the two felt pieces underneath between the metal and the acrylic are set in place. They tend to move around when you're putting them back in there. Bring that back a little bit. Is we're going to put the extensions on coming off of the center pole. The first is the small one. And it just slides on, and you want to line it up. It's going to end up connecting to these holes here. So you want to line it up right about that line, and just hand tighten it for now, so you can make any adjustments later. And then you're going to do the same thing with the large one. And it can just stay out of your way for now, so you can just hand tighten that at that point. Now connect the acrylic cylinder to the extension coming off of the center pole. And just make sure this calls for the white washers along with the caps.
Go.
So the next step is to put the metal panels into place. And there's two bolts on the bottom. They actually sit in the back of the fixture, not in that larger hole that you're seeing there. And then the top goes with the extension off of the center pole. It's a bit of a tight space. And then these get secured on the back end with the cap. is we're going to put the, this comes off of the pole for a couple sign holders, sits right on top and screws down.
Go.
So lastly, for the assembly, we're going to put on the top sign holder, and you're also, along with the screw, you're going to have the washer along with the end cap on the back. So this is the completed unit, and these are going to be 2-man set-in-place deliveries.